Imagine finding a simple half-dollar coin in your pocket, and later discovering it could be worth up to $20 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But what if I told you that one specific coin connected to Vermont 1791 has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, and some rare versions are considered among the most valuable coins ever discussed? So before you skip this video, make sure you watch till the end, because the details I'm about to share could completely change the way you look at old coins forever. Welcome back to Coin Study, the channel where we uncover hidden treasures in everyday coins. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating story of the USA half-dollar coin linked with Vermont 1791. This is not just another coin video. This is about history, rarity, and the kind of value that can turn an ordinary collector into a millionaire overnight. First, let's understand the historical connection. The year 1791 is extremely important because it marks the time when Vermont became the 14th state of the United States. Coins associated with early American states, especially from the late 1700s, hold incredible historical significance. Now here's where things get interesting. While there wasn't an official Vermont 1791 half-dollar released exactly in that year as we know modern coins today, there are rare commemorative issues and early coinage designs that represent this period, and collectors often refer to them with this name. These coins are highly desirable because they represent early American identity. Back in those days, coin production was not as advanced or standardized as it is today. That means variations, minting errors, and limited production runs were much more common. And in the coin collecting world, rarity equals value. Now imagine a coin that not only represents one of the earliest states in US history but also exists in extremely limited numbers. That's exactly why collectors go crazy over coins like this. Some versions are believed to be patent coins, while others are linked to early mint experiments or commemorative restrikes. Each variation tells a story, and every small detail can significantly increase its worth. Let's talk about what makes this coin so valuable. The first factor is rarity. If only a few examples exist in the world, collectors are willing to pay massive amounts just to own one. The second factor is condition. A coin that has been preserved in near-perfect condition, with clear details and minimal wear, can be worth exponentially more than a worn-out version. Another key factor is minting errors. Coins with double strikes, off-center designs, or unique flaws often become one-of-a-kind pieces. These errors are not mistakes in the collector's eyes, they are treasures. If a Vermont 1791 related half-dollar has such an error, its value could skyrocket instantly. Now let's bring in the demand side. Wealthy collectors and investors are always searching for rare historical coins. These coins are not just collectibles, they are considered assets. Just like gold or real estate, rare coins can appreciate in value over time. And when a coin is tied to early American history, the demand becomes even stronger. Here's something you need to pay close attention to. Many people unknowingly own old coins but never check their true value. Coins passed down through generations, found in old collections, or even picked up from antique markets can sometimes turn out to be extremely rare. That's why it's always important to carefully examine any old half-dollar coins you come across. Look for unusual dates, unique designs, or anything that doesn't match modern coins. Pay attention to the details like lettering, edges, and weight. Even a small difference can mean a huge increase in value. And if you think you've found something special, getting it verified by a professional grading service is the smartest move. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever checked your old coins closely? Because after watching this, you might want to go back and take another look. You never know what treasure could be hiding in plain sight. And this is exactly why videos like this are so important. At Coin Study, we don't just talk about coins, we help you discover opportunities. Because sometimes, all it takes is one coin to change everything. But here's the most exciting part, and you don't want to miss this. There are reports and collector discussions suggesting that extremely rare versions connected to the Vermont 1791 half-dollar concept have reached astonishing values in private sales and auctions. We are talking about numbers that most people can't even imagine. And in the next part of this video, I'm going to reveal the estimated top value of this coin, how it could reach up to $20 million, and the exact features you need to look for to identify one. Now let's continue and get into the part everyone has been waiting for, the value, the mystery, and how this coin could reach an unbelievable $20 million. When we talk about a coin being worth millions, it's not just hype. It comes down to a combination of extreme rarity, historical importance, condition, and collector demand. For a coin connected to Vermont 1791, All these factors come together in a powerful way. First, let's focus on rarity at the highest level. Some coins are rare because only a few are made, but others are rare because almost none have survived. In the case of early American coin-related pieces or patterns linked to Vermont's statehood period, it's believed that only a handful of examples exist in private collections. And when something becomes that scarce, its value doesn't just increase, it explodes. Now imagine this situation. 2 or 3 elite collectors in the world discover that only 1 or 2 examples of a specific coin are available. What happens next is a bidding war. These collectors are not just buying a coin, they're buying history, prestige, and exclusivity. That's when prices jump from thousands to millions, and in extreme cases, tens of millions. This is exactly how a coin can reach a value like $20 million. The next factor is condition, also known as grade. In coin collecting, even the smallest difference in condition can mean a massive difference in price. A coin that looks almost brand new, with sharp details and no visible damage, is considered extremely valuable. These coins are often graded by professional services, and a top-grade coin can sell for many times more than the same coin in average condition. Now let's talk about uniqueness. If a Vermont 1791 related $half has a special feature, like a rare design variation, an experimental strike, or a minting error, it becomes one of a kind. And in the collector world, one of a kind means unlimited potential value. There is no fixed price because there is nothing to compare it to. Another powerful factor is historical story. Coins that are connected to important moments in history carry emotional and cultural value. Vermont becoming the 14th state is a major milestone, and anything linked to that era becomes instantly more desirable. Collectors love coins that tell a story, and this one tells a story of early America. Now here's where things get really interesting. Some high-end collectors and investors treat rare coins as long-term investments. They are willing to pay huge amounts because they believe the value will continue to grow. And history has proven them right many times. Rare coins have broken records again and again in auctions. There have been coins in the past that sold for over $10 million, simply because they were rare, historic, and in excellent condition. So when experts and collectors talk about a Vermont 1791 related $half potentially reaching $20 million, it's not just a random number. It's based on how the market behaves when something truly rare appears. But here's something very important you need to understand. Not every old coin is worth millions. In fact, most are not. The difference comes down to very specific details. That's why you need to know what to look for. If you ever come across a $half coin that you believe could be rare, start by checking the design carefully. Look for anything unusual. Compare it with known designs online. Check the weight, the size, and the material. If something feels different, don't ignore it. Also, never clean an old coin. This is a mistake many beginners make. Cleaning a coin can actually reduce its value significantly. Collectors prefer coins in their original condition, even if they look old or dirty. The best step you can take is to get the coin authenticated by a professional grading service. They will verify if it's real, determine its condition, and give it an official grade. This alone can dramatically increase buyer confidence and the coin's market value. Now think about this. A coin sitting unnoticed in a drawer, a box, or an old collection could potentially be worth life-changing money. It sounds crazy, but stories like this have happened before. And that's why checking your coins is not just a hobby, it's an opportunity. Before we end this video, here's the big reveal. Based on extreme rarity, historical importance, and collector demand, the highest estimated value for a Vermont 1791 related USA $half concept coin can reach up to $20 million in a perfect scenario with the right buyer. Yes, $20 million for a single coin. So next time you see an old coin, don't ignore it. Take a closer look, because you might be holding something far more valuable than you ever imagined. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Coin Study for more incredible coin discoveries. And don't forget to comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're going to check your collection after this. Because who knows, your next coin could change your life.